Well, well, well.
What have we here? Another HPW show. And here I stand, Big Daddy Paul Steele, your HTR Underground champion. Duke Alien, the new World Heavyweight champion. Man, interesting stuff. Big Daddy Steele was able to move and shake things at the last show. That being said, here I am out here with TNT. Now, there's a few things I got to clear up. I got my contract here with our official information for our show today, and I'm just amazed at all this stuff that's on here. It's just crazy. You know, first of all, I don't need that. You know, you may wonder why I did at the last show what I did. And I told you in the very beginning of that program that I am here to better each and every one of you and better HPW. If that means that I start a new division and I throw some guys in that ring and I let them beat the crap out of each other, and then I decide, hey, they did a great job, but they didn't do a supreme job, and maybe they're not ready to wear this belt, you know, and then I step in there and claim it. Well, you know what? That gives them a chance to get a face me for it. And you know what? I've been doing this for 9 years. Some of these guys have been doing this for a year. So if they can come out here and beat me after being in this for 9 years, then by God, they deserve to be the HTR Underground champion. That's just my line of thinking. Let them earn the shit. I've been here a long time. They can beat me, then they earned it. Now, on to the other matter of business. Why did I put a mask on and claim to be Duke Alien's son? Well, you know, if people knew their history, they would know that I was Muskill way back in the beginning of HTR, so it shouldn't have been a big shocker for too many people. But somehow it went over and slipped and fooled people. But I did it for this reason. I said that I needed to save Sean Steele. And from that promo that he cut at the last show, you know what, I'd say it's working. But I know he doesn't need that world title right now. He needs to get his head on straight and then maybe come back for that world title. And as far as Mustafa Akkad, that dude's totally lost it. That dude definitely does not need to be the world heavyweight champion. So I got thinking, and I come up with the plan that we needed a world champion that's solid. A world champion that deserves to be world champion, and a world champion that can carry that belt against all comers. And I decided that guy was Duke Alien, and so I set in force this little plan, even though it was maybe a little dirty, but it put that belt on Duke Alien. Now each and every one of you in the back and each and every one of you out here will have to be tempered through the fire of actually defeating Duke Alien in order to be the world champion. And if you defeat Duke Alien, you deserve to be world champion. Just like those guys in HTR Underground division, if they defeat Big Daddy Steele, deserve to be HTR champion. So, in the process of all this, you know, me and Sean, we started this company way back. And it kind of got hijacked, in my opinion. Some by Sean's ego and some by the new people that came in and just kind of took it over. And I guess they deserved to have their run. But see, things are out of control and, hey, I got to take it back. I got to fix things. And that's why, in the process of doing this whole thing with Duke Alien, and I apologize, it's just best for business, but I sent Angel out on this wild goose chase trying to authenticate this whole thing about Duke Alien's son and whatnot, and she spent a lot of money doing so, and in the process, I managed to buy up her percentage of this company. And at this time, I'm sorry, but I got to do this. I got control now. And I guess your contract's up.
What? You gotta be kidding.
It's nothing personal. It's not about you. It's just best for business.
Oh, really? You weren't here. Somebody had to take it.
And you did a good job while you did, but right now things are out of control, and I got to do what I got to do to put things back in control. So, I got the stacks right now. I got the contracts, I got the papers and the signatures. Big Daddy Steel now controls HPW and HTR.
It's bullshit, Paul, and you know.
Nothing personal. It's just nothing personal. It just has to be done. We've always taken care of business firsthand. That's what I do.
Fine.
So now let me pick this card up. Our first match for tonight is going to be JC Grunge and Josh Jade. We get ready to go into this first match. We have HPR division competitor Josh Jade, who really proved himself in that battle royal as a guy that can really get business done. Although to me, he had already proven that, and that's why he was in the battle royal. And tonight he is going to have his mettle tested once again as he faces one of the greatest stars in HPW and one of my best friends, JC Grunge. This is a new day. This is a new HPW. And in this HPW, everybody is tested and everybody earns their stripes. And this right here is Josh Jade's chance to do just that. Some of these guys have been held down way too long. The only way that you can be the best is to beat the best. To beat the guys that have been in there longer, that have trained, the guys that have put time in the ring. And this is exactly what is going on. Josh Jade, with 1 year in, facing up against JC Grunge, a man who has worked. He's a man who was the world heavyweight champion of HPW, never defeated for that title, mind you. Josh Jade can pull up a victory here against JC Grunge. He has earned his spot in greatness in HPW. There is no amount of a push from the back office, no amount of gimmick, no amount of storyline can make you a superstar. They can push you to death and you won't be a superstar just from it. But when you're in there against somebody the caliber of J.C. Grunt, you can earn your way to be a superstar in backyard wrestling like none other.
Yep. Yep.
These two competitors competing in this ring. It is very cold outside tonight. The ring is slippery with dew. It would be very easy to get hurt. These guys are not concerned about that whatsoever. They are in the ring competing and competing at top.
Referee, 1, 2.
And Grunge battling his way back against Josh Jade, who has been impressive thus far in this match. This looks like a very, very dangerous maneuver. J.C. Grunt said, what a maneuver! What a maneuver! J.C. Grunge, that is why he is known in indie circles. That is why he is known all over the wrestling business as one of the very best.
Yep. Come on.
Josh Jade being taken to school in this match. This is where you learn to be the very best by wrestling the very best. And Jade with a stunner, diamond cutter, rude awakening, whatever you want to call it. It's all those things. And he goes for the pin. Very lazy pin. You're definitely not going to get a 3 count from a guy like J.C. Grunge with a loose pin like that. Jade doing very well in the match. Honestly, I think he got a little bit cocky, and you cannot do that with somebody the caliber of a Grunge. And the referee has been wiped out, and that is not a good place to be. Competing in a match, and the referee is unconscious and cannot officiate the match. Not only can you not get a pin properly, but also that allows your competitor to cheat and cheat heartily.
Come on, get up.
Which is something I would know a little bit about.
Come on. Come on. Yo, come on, ref. Come on, man. Come on, wake up. Come on. Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Where's Jake going? He's going for a little walk here, I think.
Wake up. Get up.
You don't want to get on the wrong side of that barricade.
Come on.
Oh boy, here we go with a steel chair. Been a while since I saw one of those brought out. That's a little bit odd for here.
Come on, man. Come on. Damn it, ref. Come on. Come on, get up.
Man, I'll tell you one thing that I've noticed over the years. When referees get knocked out, boy, they get knocked out. Get you to get in the middle of two guys that are a lot bigger than you are. Nice. Ready he still can't get a pin because the referee seems to be snapping out of it now. Maybe he'll try for that pin. It's awful close to the ropes though. There we go. Your winner, Josh Jade. And he just made his first step in being a wrestling superstar right here tonight by beating one of the very best in the business, JC Grunge. Nice clean victory for Josh Jade.
Get your brother and get out of the camera.
Wait, turn it off to everybody.